Okay, so the Nigerians will be like, oh yeah, Oga. Yes, sir, madam. MashaAllah. Well, it's a beautiful thing to show respect. Allahumma barik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm sorry if you are offended. By the way, I just love the Nigerians, so I have to use them to make joke, innit? Okay, if you can remember, I've told you that I will start a beautiful program. It's about the stories mentioned in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions these beautiful stories in the Quran so that we can read them and make sure that, mashallah, we are learning or educating ourselves from these stories. Subhanallah. So example, if the story is a bad story, I mean, it is about bad people, we have to make sure that we don't do the same mistake as those people. So if it's something good, you should try your level best to follow the footsteps of those people. So this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned all these beautiful stories in the Quran. Because I've realized that most people don't pay attention to these stories. They will just recite the Quran without even knowing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. So I've said that the Quran is like movie. Do you understand? Wallah, if you are understanding, or if you understand what the Quran is saying, you won't get tired of it. Do you understand? You will always want to recite the Quran. You will always want to look into the Quran because you know exactly what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. And then you will come across different stories. Some stories might be emotional, others might be funny, and others might be scary. So the Quran is all about that. Two things. Bashiran wa nadhira. To give glad tidings to those who are, mashallah, pious people, and to warn the wrongdoers. So if you are the pious one, inshallah, which I hope, then it will be a glad tidings for you, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. In Surah Yusuf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين. MashaAllah. So, this is just an introduction about my program. I will be reciting Quranic verses like this, inshallah, at the same time making maybe little explanation so that together we can enjoy the Quran. So if you wanna watch all my upcoming programs, please just go and subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Oh yeah, Oga. Salaam alaikum.